Se preparó, se puso linda, su amiga llamaba. Salió de rumba, nada le importó, porque su novio ella le engañó.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day today. It looks like I'm naked, but I have a shirt on. Okay, so today's video is going to be a long-awaited, it is going to be a makeup tutorial. I feel like I haven't filmed a makeup tutorial in a really long time, so that's the video that I wanted to do today. So it's going to be over this smoky eye using the Norvina palette, which is somewhat new to me. I know it's been out for a while, but yeah. Truth be told, you guys, I actually somewhat like the palette. I'm gonna tell you guys how I feel about it first before I get into the tutorial. I somewhat like the palette. To me, the shadows are a little bit I just don't know how to explain them. To me, they're a little muddy, and when I say muddy, I feel like they're not really patchy. I don't think that's a good word to describe them. They're just hard for me to work with because I feel like once I start blending it into my lid, the color that it's supposed to be kind of goes away and it turns into just kind of a dark muddy color. And so it was a little hard for me to start to like the palette because I love their other palettes, but this one was kind of it kind of was in the middle ground for me. I kind of like it and I kind of don't like it, but I think it came out really pretty. So I came up with this eye look today. So this is the look that I'm going to be showing you guys how to do if you do own this palette. Also, I am going to be saying that I do have a giveaway going on right now as well, which I said I wasn't going to do giveaways for a while. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this tutorial is helpful and you guys learn something from it. If you do, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And with that being said, let's get right on into the video. So for the first part, I already prepped and primed. As you can see, I literally have a little mask where I did my eyebrows and I prepped and primed everything. So for the first step to create this eye, now that this eye is all nice and pretty and done, so I'm going to get my Norvina eyeshadow palette from ABH, and I'm going to be using my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to be getting the shade Base. So it's going to be this shade right here, and then I'm going to mix it with this blue shade named Soul. I'm going to go ahead and start working that into my crease. This shade isn't that pigmented. I mean, I guess it is, but you really can't see any shade. It literally matches my skin tone. So we're just going to go ahead and put that into the crease for a transition shade. Then I'm going to get the shade Soul. Guys, be wary. This palette has so much... It's pigmented, but it has a lot of fallout. So it is a little messy and dusty. And actually, I almost forgot, but I am going to be using some tape. So I'm going to be using this tape right here. And this tape that I'm using is actually used for, this is the kind of tape that you use for eyelash extensions and stuff and how you use it. So it is kind of like facial tape or whatever. So I'm going to be using that. I'm just going to go ahead. And this is going to make it easier to kind of get that cat eye effect without having to worry about cleaning it up later. So this shade, I'm really just going to focus on not really getting it too much in the inner corner, but just building this color up so it can be a really nice and smoky look. So the next shade that I'm going to be taking is the shade Passion right here. The one on the end, this shade is literally so pretty and it's so pigmented. So I'm going to go ahead and be putting this and work this into the outer corner. I'm going to take the shade Drama and Celestial, which are these really two pretty purple shades. And I'm just going to really try to also just smoke out the eye and make it super, super extra smoky. Drama. I'm going to work that more into the outer corner because that's where I want it to be the most darker, and I want it to be the most smoky on the corners. A little bit of Wild Child, and I'm also going to put that in there into the center just so it can kind of brighten up the look just a little bit. This is the Morphe M441 brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of get rid of any of harsh lines that I may have created while smoking out these The concealer I'm using is the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to be using this AOA Studio E115 brush, which looks like this. And I'm going to go ahead and clean it. I'm going to make more of a circular shape than a cut crease. So I'm going to do like a moon shape. So I do from the center, and I kind of get it from the front. I have such small eyes, I kind of want to go ahead and make this shape a little bit bigger than what it is. So it should look like this. Now the shade I'm going to take is the shade Summer, which is this really, really pretty gold shimmer shade in this palette. I'm going to get the AOA Studio E123 brush, and it's just a very, very flat, compact kind of shader brush. That from the inner corner. And I am spraying these with a little bit of Fix Plus so they can be extra pigmented. I find that these shadows are not like as pretty as when you use some Fix Plus on them. And so I'm going to do that about halfway. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is take the shade Rose Gold and Wild Child. Literally, you guys, I couldn't help it. I had to use like every color in this palette. And then the shade Rose Gold in the outer part. Kind of an ombre. So it should look like that. So I know it looks a little crazy here, but we're going to like clean all this up once I remove the tape. So now what I'm going to do, before I do the liner or anything, I'm going to go ahead and do the glitter on top, which is like one of my favorite parts of this look. So I'm going to be taking the shade Rose Gold from the NYX Glitters. So here is the glitter that I'm going to be using, and then I'm going to be using my NYX glitter primer. You guys, this is so ugly. This has been through hell and back. Like literally, I'm obsessed with this, and it's the only one I use. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this and go around the whole entire spot that I did the whole eye look on. So I'm gonna go through the whole entire crease. So I'm doing the primer first, and I'm gonna go ahead and go all the way down until it meets the tape. This is just like a little tiny like little pointer detail brush, and then I'm just going to go ahead and just pat it. I'm not going to really swipe because I don't want it to get stuck within the glue, because if it gets stuck within the glue, it's not as shimmery. It like starts to look like gross and ugly. So I'm going to go ahead. So now I'm taking my NYX eyeliner. This is the That's the Point eyeliner, and I'm going to go ahead and create my winged liner. And if you guys have any questions, I'm doing this one with the tape method, but I do have a video of how to create the perfect wing without having to use tape. So now I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes and put on my falsie, and I will be right back. Okay, so now that I put on my false lashes, these are some Vegas nail lashes that I had from eyelure. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade Wild Child from this palette, and I'm going to get a little tiny detail brush and put that onto my lower lash line. And then I'm going to put some mascara onto my lower lashes. And this is going to also just go ahead and brighten up the look just a little bit. So that is pretty much the final look. I don't know if I mentioned it, but also the shade that I put on to my upper brow bone, I did use a highlighter shade from this palette. I used the shade Dreamer right here. And to go ahead and kind of brighten it up, it's kind of like an eyebrow lift, kind of like an illusion effect. So I used that. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to do the rest of my face makeup, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so that is the end of this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys really love it, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to subscribe so you guys can always know whenever I do new videos. So this is the end result. This is the end result. It's very, very glam. You know, we incorporated a little bit of glitter because I'm like obsessed with glitter looks. So this is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like I said, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you did, as well as leave a comment down below telling me what other types of videos you guys would like to see from me. But with that being said, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!
derrumba, nada